Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. We are getting back into some more Halo 2, so we're picking up where we left off with the Master Chief. In the last part, some really good levels in my opinion. I don't know if they're I call them my favorite quite yet, but I thought it was a really interesting setting. I saw kind of some parallels to the first Halo game while we were playing it. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I was actually a really big fan of the setting and kind of the artistic direction of those levels, right? And the level design of that. Um, I really am enjoying kind of the dichotomy here. So I can see that we're going to get back into some more arbiter levels for this part. I just wanted to kind of say real quick, like I'm a big fan of the way that it's handling this so far. I'm a big fan of kind of the dual perspective idea where you have kind of different sides or different factions and you flip back and forth between them. That was one of my favorite things when I was doing my Call of Duty playthroughs. So to see that in Halo here now, where you have the Master Chief for a little bit, and then you swap over to the Arbiter, and the Arbiter levels felt really different, honestly. I thought they were pretty good. It was very interesting playing as the Covenant, but still fighting Covenant, and kind of what that looks like, and getting this insight into how the Covenant works and how they think and stuff, right? Really interesting perspective, and it looks like we might be getting more of that. So I'm excited to kind of see where that goes now that we accomplished the Arbiter's goals from the last levels where he was sent to kill the heretic leader. And then also the business with the Master Chief, right? Because you remember we killed the Prophet of Regret, and then we were trying to escape this temple that he was at, and then we got grabbed by some tentacle. There's like a giant squid or something. I don't really know what's supposed to be going on there. I'm sure we'll get some answers on that. But jumping back into the Arbiter's levels, let's see what's going on with him now that we've kind of taken out the heretic leader and what's next for us. The sacred icon. Huh? Why is the Arbiter so small compared to everybody else? Oh, okay.
This is unprecedented. Unacceptable.
The Hierarch is dead, Commander.
His murderer was within our grasp. If you had not withdrawn our phantoms...
Are you questioning my decision?
Holy One, I only wish to express my concern that the brutes...
Recommissioning the Guard was a radical step. But recent events have made it abundantly clear that the elites can no longer guarantee our safety.
I shall relay your decision to the Council.
Huh.
Politics, how tiresome.
Kind of.
No, Arbiter. The elites have threatened to resign. To quit the High Council. Because of this exchange of hats.
We have always been your protectors.
These are trying times for all of us.
Even as the humans' annihilation filled us with satisfaction, the loss of one of the sacred rings racked our hearts with grief.
Putting aside our sorrow, we renewed our faith in the prophecy that other rings would be found and see.
Oh, so they didn't know there were more Halos either.
Halo,
I commented on that in the last part. That's interesting.
the stars, propelling all who
How is it that they've been
along.
around and they haven't found them? I guess space is pretty vast though, huh?
Ages we searched for one who might unlock the secrets of the rings. An oracle. And with your help, we found it.
Oh no.
With appropriate humility, we plied the oracle with questions, and it, with clarity and grace, has shown us the key.
You will journey to the surface of the ring and retrieve this sacred icon. With it, we shall fulfill
Oh,
our promise.
so we captured the monitor
For all.
and the monitor told them how to fire Halo, because I recognize that's the thing from the library from the last game.
Shields down. You will head straight to the library. I do not wish to keep the Hierarchs waiting. The human that killed the Prophet of Regret. Who was it? Who do you think? The demon is here? Why, Looking for a little payback?
Retrieving the icon is my only concern.
Of course.
Oh, so so that thing, the fuck, what is it actually called? The thing where you gotta put it in the Halo control room or whatever. Whatever it is. So they call it the sacred icon. That's interesting because that goes back to that kind of the religious perspective that I talked a lot about in the last video. And kind of how the Covenant see that. So even with all these basic things regarding the Halo ring and how it works and stuff like that, they have different names and a different way of looking at it, like every step of the way. So, the thing is called the sacred icon. Firing it is actually called the Great Journey. It's a really warped kind of, I don't know, perception on that kind of stuff. It's fascinating though because it's real, right? That's a kind of a very almost like a very human kind of trait, right? A different way of explaining how things work. Also, okay, so all right, so one of the Sentinels chased off our ship, and now we're just stuck here. What is this? What we got? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah, no, that's not happening. A Sentinel beam. Oh, it's actually their gun. I like that. Who's firing? Oh, what's up, man? Oh, you motherfucker. That's not that bad, actually, but I think I'll take the Needler. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I guess I gotta go in? Right off the bat, there's a lot going on. Oops. Maybe not. Let me keep going. Definitely a lot with that kind of cutscenes and stuff like that. And then what I can see from, I don't know, kind of the level here thus far. I am a little bit afraid because I'm pretty sure the point of this is that we're supposed to go back into the library. Because that's where that thing was originally in Combat Evolved, which, like they were saying, the monitor, told them what to do, so now they know they need to go after the sacred icon. Only thing is I don't know what that's gonna look like, because last time we were doing that as the chief, so now we're doing it as the arbiter. Is this the library? Because it kind of looks like it, but not really. What's that, by the way? It still doesn't even really look like the last one. The other one was it was huge. The hallway, it was like a bunch of hallways and they were massive. It's kind of the same architecture, but not really. Oop. I'm gonna just activate the pistons and keep moving on if you don't mind. So the grunts, okay, so I gotta get it in my mind here that the Covenant are actually on my side. I was about to shoot the fuck out of that jackal, speaking of which. Hey, get back here. What's up, man? So we haven't... so these are brutes. I know that. We haven't actually dealt with them though, right? Because they were talking about the beginning of the in the cutscene there. They were talking about this exchange of the guard, right? Because the elites failed to protect the Prophet of Regret. And we saw that because when we went to go kill him, it was the elites, right? The brutes weren't there. So I wonder if they looked at that and they were like, well, okay, that didn't work. So now we'll try these other aliens, which I guess makes sense. Okay, well, at least I know what to kind of look for now. Also, why is that? Was my other gun? Okay.
Scary thing! Run away! Wait! No, Meg, go back!
Okay. Oh, I'm out. So they come out of... Is that... Oh, sure enough. Okay. I saw that. So is that's where they come out of then? Okay. So like that. Okay. I see now. Interesting. Now, what is it about them where they can, is that supposed to be like a tunnel then, and that's how they travel? I guess I could see it. Oh, I was okay. I was too late. Let me let me try again. There we are. Oh, that okay? That's a different kind. So they gave that thing a needler as well. Oh, you gotta kind of be careful though. You gotta move around. It's like the jackals, huh? Oh, I shot its arm off. God damn it. All right, take cover, gentlemen. Oh, that works out pretty well, actually. Does it have a gun though? All right, so I came out from there. What am I doing, by the way? Did I ever really say? Oh, did I get it? Okay. Buyer's remorse. Well, that's great. Well, I have to infer then that this is the library. I kind of like that it's different, actually. And that was one of the things I talked about in the last part too, was kind of some reflections on being on the Halo ring again. And I thought it was different enough from the first game that, but it was still kind of similar. So they had a good balance. And I can kind of see where that's kind of, you know, the case here, where I see the kind of the threads of the library and stuff like that. But it looks that it's not repetitive like the other one was, right? Because that was one of the problems with the library, I thought before. I thought it was a fine level, but what I noticed is like it's just a series of hallways and they all look the same. There's at least a little bit more going on here, right? This ain't it though. This is not the spot. Oh, that's really not the spot. Can I get out of here? Shit. Am I supposed to get those things again? Apparently not. God damn it. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got the flood again. Okay, well, shit. Damn it. I guess I should have figured that. But that was kind of my problem with the other Arbiter levels, was it introduced the flood, and it didn't really explain why. I guess I didn't make the connection, though, that if we're going back to the library, well, that's all we fought was the flood. Having the Sentinels here and stuff like that, I didn't think anything of it, but I should have, I should have probably connected the dots. Okay, interesting. So last time the Sentinels were actually on our side when we were at the library. Now we're fighting them and the flood. Okay, I kind of like that. I mean, I don't like it so much because I just died, but you know, if I didn't die, I would have liked it a lot more. All right, so let me now the real thing is which one of these do I take out first? Do I take out the flood or I take out the robots? And I definitely need a new weapon. Oh, what the fucking hell? All right, somebody has another weapon for me. There we go. Oh, I'm taking fire. This is weird though, because they have. How is it that the flood have guns? Not like, I mean, they had them in the last game. That's not what I'm getting at. But like, how do they have like submachine guns? Did they like get out and then come back and then they have the human weapons, or are the humans here and they dropped off the guns, so to speak? Wonder if I should take one of these. Well, that one's blue. Is there a difference? More importantly, where do I go now? Because I think all my guys are dead. Okay, don't do that. One of these was open. Does that... Can I... That one over there was open. Am I able to get that? Oh, that one was already there for me. Let's try that, I guess. Okay, so this reminds me a little bit more of the last game, although it was more flat, but... Okay. Excuse me. Ah, shit. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna move on and let them squabble amongst themselves. Ah, shit! And I say that, of course, and there they are. Wonder if this is any good. So, like, the Sentinels, like, they made these weapons presumably to fight the Flood, so you gotta figure they're pretty good, right? I'm almost out though. Oh. Okay, but this one you can't scope in on. Am I just... Oh, duh. Yeah, here we go. Old reliable. So this is just like the other game, except now we're the Arbiter. Oh, my man fell down. Oh. Well, those are the Marines there. I wonder, so now the humans are against me, right? Or I'm against them, or however you want to look at it. Oh, shit, and that guy's against me. God damn it. All right, try again. All right, where was he at? You motherfucker, I bet you thought you were sneaky with that. Oh man, my fucking aim is really good. God damn it. This is what I don't get for playing for a few days. Alright, just don't mind me. Just move past the explodey ones. Excuse me, coming through. Get off of me. Oh, I'm... Okay, this is kind of the hot zone here. So... Oh, there's a handful of Marines around here, too. Okay, interesting. Now, do I gotta take these guys out then? Is that the... I kind of wanted to let them just fight amongst themselves, because I know the Sentinels will fire at the Flood. Oh, speaking of which... Get rid of this one here. Don't you hide from me. Come on. You knew what this was. Alright, just follow the enemies. Here we go. A proven strategy. At least they didn't change anything about that. Ooh. Do I want this? I don't think this will be very good if the Flood are running at me, though. I could see that where that would be disadvantageous, I think. All right, here we go. Okay, well, this is good. I know to look for these pistons now, too. Those are the doors, I guess. I don't need to wait for the monitor to open them up like last time, where he just kind of left me there. He's like, I gotta go open this door. See ya. Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Who's firing at me? Oh, they're fast, though. Or I'm slow. One of the two. Oh, not that one. We gotta look at these things here. How's that look in this game? Ugh. Disgusting. Hey! Fuck off. I'm admiring something. Oh, okay. Interesting. A little bit of a different art direction on that one. Interestingly, this is also I think I said this in the last game too, where I'm pretty sure in the old graphics it was darker. I don't know if that was a design choice, but that seems to be the case here. Maybe not as much, but it is a little bit brighter in the new graphics, I think. Which is okay. But I could see where if you're going for a kind of a scary theme, so to speak, that this would actually be a little bit more horrifying. I'm gonna follow this beam here. Checkpoint, okay. It's a good sign. Ooh. Excuse me.
Negative, ma'am. They are not Covenant. Cover that doorway.
Why am I able to hear the humans though? Like, isn't that their radio and shit? How do I have access to their comms? Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Look at him, he's running about. Is that where I gotta be? Not seeing a... Oh, there's one of them. What's happening over there? What? I mean, it looks gorgeous. But, oh, actually, that looks pretty good, too, now that I look at it. Fascinating. You know, I'm actually pretty impressed with how this looks in the old graphics. I gotta give it credit. Obviously, I think that looks more detailed and everything. But the scale of it is impressively held together in the old graphics, especially when you consider, like, this was the old Xbox, right? So, I don't know. It's just interesting. It's something I can observe pretty handedly, I think. Kind of throughout these levels thus far. You look in the background, you look at the scenery and stuff like that. Oh, shit, I missed. Oh, God damn it. What's the sense in these though? Why it's not like it's not even like an elevator. You just fall. I don't get it. I'm just saying, I think your ass would be a little bit sore kind of skidding down that thing. Not to mention your ankles when you get to the bottom. 100,000 years war. Okay, well, this is different, I guess. Well, just as well, that guy had a rocket launcher. I remember that pretty well. Excuse me. Oh,
Well, Arbiter, don't exert yourself on our account.
don't exert yourself on our account. Well, okay. Oh, that one's got a sword. That's not fair. What's up with that? How did you even have hands? Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, that actually worked. Now I know. Okay. That reminds me, not to interrupt the fight here, but let me check something quick. There we go. It just occurred to me I didn't have the subtitles on. I forgot about that because these guys are yapping to me, but they're not showing up on the screen there. Oh, that's a lot of them. Hang on. Okay. Where are we going?
Honors be praised, the Arbiter. This quarantine zone has been compromised. We must do what we can against the flood.
See, you miss out on important information like that. Oh. Well, I know you're upset, but you don't gotta throw shit around. Okay.
Arbiter, what are you doing here?
I don't know. I was gonna ask you.
Flood is upon us. We must hold this camp until reinforcements.
Sure.
Fie, monster, fie! Yes, brother.
Oh, look at this sneaky one. You think I don't see that? Nice try. You know what he's gonna do. He's gonna go slink away and then come back and stab me in the ass later. I know their tricks. You can't fool me. This ain't my first rodeo, you know. Oh. The fuck off of me. What are you shooting at? Oh. Oops, wrong button. I don't really want to waste my ammo on these things, do I? Okay. There we go.
In the center of this zone is a sacred icon critical to the great journey. I must find it.
We shall cut into the heart of this infestation, retrieve the icon, and burn any flood that stand in our way. The parasite is not to be trifled with. I hope you know what you're doing.
Not really, no. Yeah, so all this to get the sacred icon.
Forward, warriors, and fear not pain or death. Go, officer. I'll follow.
The thing is with the other library, like we never really knew where it was. And not that I know where this one is either. But this isn't inside, right? The other one where you could do that, you know, it was all inside this one structure. Oh, this one, why not just drop me to where the sacred icon, and I know that's cheating, but, you know, just in the back of my mind, why not just get me in a dropship and, you know, plop my ass right next to the sacred icon so I can pick it up? Why do all this walking? How many lives are we losing to the flood? I'm sure there's a reason for it. I'm sure in the comments you're all gonna say, well, actually, it's because of this reason. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But I can still bitch, damn it. How come you all get vehicles? What do I get? I get nothing. I get fucking dick, as per usual. Excuse me. I hope this is the right way. Is this the right way? Son of a bitch. Oh, wait. Okay. The music kicked in. Well, it's a little beat up, but I'll take it, I guess.
Keep moving. I'm on my way.
Ooh, how about that one? Is that functional? Kind of. Not really what I had in mind. Son of a bitch. All right. Well, I guess I'll stick with the old model Ghost. Where's that guy at? Well, now he's missing. You see how it is with this shit? There he is. I'll take that. Thank you very much.
I'm on my way.
Yeah. Spec Ops Commander. Oh. Shit. What's the boost button again? There it is. Okay. Alright, so I gotta go for these doors then. Okay. Healthy competition? What does that mean? I don't want any competition. I'm just a man and a ghost. Don't mind me. I'll let the robots fight the flood. Why do I gotta get involved with that shit? Oh, I see what happens. I pissed it off and now it starts shooting at me. Oh, they don't die. They do not go down easy, though. Are the flood that tough, or is the ghost bad? Get off of me. Oh, there we go. That'll work. All right. Is that a door? Kind of. This is really intense music for somebody that's completely lost. I feel like I should be a little bit more invested in where I am and what's going on, but I'm kind of just like fumbling around. Oh, there's one. Oop. All right. Oh, that's okay. Never mind. Sorry, wrong way. That's not mine. That's not mine. Why am I alone? I thought, what happened to those other guys and the ghosts? Oh, fuck, and the humans are here too. God damn it. Well, why don't you all fight each other? Why does it have to be... Why do I gotta be in the middle of this? God damn it. And I don't know where I'm going. That doesn't help either. Excuse me. Oh, maybe this is just the way to go. I got off thinking I could hide in here until they fought it all out, but I keep getting checkpoints. So I guess this is the way I'm going. I should be more observant of these clues, right? Because it doesn't tell you where to go. It's not particularly clear, which is fine, right? Obviously, this is not a kid's game that's supposed to hold your hand, but as somebody who maybe needs a little bit of a nudge in the right direction, I appreciate, things like that where I can pick up, like, okay, the music is kicking in, or, oh, the enemies spawned over here, right? Where it's, it's not obvious, but it's like, yeah, hey, this is the way to go because shit's happening over here. You know what I mean? Excuse me, don't mind me. I'm not the one who took out your friend over there, so don't hurt me. Oh, he didn't die. Ah, shit. Up. Well. Well then. Okay, I think I had the right idea though, because it actually didn't fire at me. Okay, well here everybody is, so this is the way. I'm so glad I found the shotgun. This is just the way to go. Honestly, I think that's what made that's what made it so fun in Combat Evolved, was they you could just take them out. This is so much easier than I mean, not like like I said, not like the other stuff was bad, the plasma rifles or anything like that. And admittedly, there's a sword here and there I could be taking as well. But the shotgun is just fun to use. What can I say? It just takes them out. There's no bullshit. Where am I going, by the way? That was a dead end. Where am I? Okay, that's not anything. Oh, okay. I didn't realize they're still around. Excuse me. Sorry. Coming through. Quit aiming at me. They're a flood inside. Go get them. Speaking of which. God damn it. I saw it in his hands. I knew he had it. I was like, can I get him in time? Apparently not. Alright, well now I know this way here. Oop. Oh, that's a sword guy. Okay. Alright, I gotta be on the lookout for that guy now. And that guy as well. Where'd he go? Is that him? No, that's not him. Oh, that was... Okay, that was the wrong play. Wait, is this good? Is this real? Is it real? Is it usable? Is it drivable? That's what I mean. And obviously, yes, it is. So get out of the fucking way, because Arby's got a tank. Humans, Covenant, Blood, everyone out of the fucking way. You want some of this too? Who's... God, it is kind of choppy though, guys. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. I definitely am seeing it on my end. I hope it's not affecting you too much on yours though when you watch this. I had this problem... I haven't really had this problem in a while, actually, but I did have it in an earlier level as well, where I don't know what it was. It was just wasn't performing particularly well, and I'm sure there's some settings or something I could do to mess around with it. Oh. Alright, I gotta watch out for that thing then now. What is that? Oh. What are you doing down there? Nothing. You're doing nothing down there. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, see ya. Well, okay, so it must be... I see the Flutter and the Ghost. They must be in these things as well then, right? Because obviously, like, the Elites or whatever wouldn't be firing at me. Obviously, because they're in the other vehicle and they're not... They don't got a problem with me, you know what I mean? Is this the way? Can I drive down here? Okay. So that was... that looks like a dead end. Which way did I come from? Oop, come on. There you are. One of them slipped away. Where did he go? And more importantly, where are my guys at? Well, there's another tank. Can I get that one? Let me let me swap out and get the newer model here. This one's a little bit charred. Of course, this one is as well. I guess I can't be, you know, beggars can't be choosers and all that. Excuse me. Well, this definitely isn't the direction that I thought the game would go with this, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I figured that, I mean, I'm really actually glad about this whole swapping back and forth thing, you know, between the Chief and the Arbiter. But I didn't really expect that it would look like this, because this feels very much like a Master Chief level in the way that we have like a tank and all, but it's so interesting playing as not the Chief. Oh, you motherfucker. God damn it. Alright. Guess I gotta watch out for that. He got on me and he started smacking me. Something. Shit. Now, of course, I got the old... Ah, fuck it. Whatever. But, as far as the design of it goes... I really like the Flood here more than the last Arbiter level. It wasn't that it was bad. I just didn't, you know, based off my experience so far with playing against the Flood from Combat Evolved, I really liked what it did in that game. And having it in the earlier Arbiter level just felt kind of weird. Son of a bitch. I don't know why. Like, they just felt out of place. I would have been okay with just fighting the heretics and all that business, but then they introduced the Flood, and there was this, I don't know, it was like a misplaced sense of urgency. Because now it's like, oh, we got to deal with the Flood, and we got to deal with the heretics and all this shit. I would have been okay with just the heretics, I think. And I think waiting on the Flood and introducing them here, because they're actually really good here, I think, would have been better. That's kind of my 2 cents on it. I don't know. This feels much more like a Flood level. You know what I mean? Like, this feels like the library. It feels like a better version of the library from the last game, right? Because the Flood, there's a sense of scale here when you're actually fighting with the Flood now, I think, right? More than the last game, and definitely more than those other Arbiter levels, right? Somebody is pissing me off here. No. You don't fire at me like that. Oh, son of a bitch, I thought you were gonna... Okay, I thought... Why are there more of them here? I thought we were done. Moving around. Okay. Now what?
More humans. They must be after the icon.
Oh, that's right.
On
Because
your way, Arbiter.
they said they were gonna they were looking for it as well in the last part, weren't they? Because they were yapping about the who was it? It was Miranda. I think she was saying something about that.
I see that coward didn't join you. I'll do what I can to keep the flood off your back.
Thanks.
The Hierarchs do not look kindly on failure. I grow restless without a target. If it isn't the Arbiter. Look, up ahead. The parasite gathers for an attack.
Oh, okay. Well, so much for that. I was expecting something like a drive-by, and it kind of was, but that didn't do anything, and I didn't do anything either.
This overwhelms them. And in their ranks. What courage. Nice and safe in his fragment. Ignore the dragon. Ready yourself.
It's my other one. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll grab this thing then. Oh, where'd he go? Hey. Fuck, it's weird though that you slide at him like that. Out of the way. You want to go, huh? Oh, that's a lot of them. I gotta be careful with this thing, man. I'm gonna fly off the edge here with this at some point. I'm not stupid. I see which way the wind is blowing. What are we doing? What is this? Ooh. Okay, I guess. Nothing special. Okay. Am I supposed to be doing something? Oh, I shot the thing out of his hand. Nice. I'm a little busy here, Tartarus. What are we doing? Okay, did I get everybody?
Hurry, Arbiter. Get the icon.
That old familiar feeling. Well, yeah, in a way. Okay. Oh, see now this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. But it's interesting at least that most of this has not been like that. No, 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 stay down. Because this is the exact structure from before now. From the last game. This is a... Did I go the wrong way? Well, let me see here. What did we do last time? Oh, okay. Oh, there we are. I got turned around there. Oh. Oh, yes. Okay, so Miranda did show up then. So she was yapping about it, but she actually came. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Careful. Oh.
You know, your father never asked me for help either.
The index is secure.
Oh, the fuck it is. Get out of the pit. Don't don't be there.
Mackenzie, Perez, how's our exit? You hear me, Marines? We got trouble.
Well, that's spooky. Oh. Oh, fuck him up. Wait, who am I rooting for? That's me, though. Who do I want to win this fight?
Johnson, you all right? Johnson!
Oh, come on. Careful, Arbiter. Ooh.
Excellent work, Arbiter.
Yikes. That's...
Hierarchs will be pleased.
Is she...
Is my responsibility.
She alive after that? She kind of got electrocuted there.
Now it is mine. A bloody fate awaits you and the rest of your incompetent race. And I, Tartarus, chieftain of the brutes, will send you to it.
And the prophets learn of this, that they will take your head.
When they learn. Fool. They ordered me to do it.
Ooh. Oh, you son of a bitch. Why don't we leave it there and talk about that, I guess. Well, definitely some interesting levels. What I find in playing these, is that it honestly just kind of keeps getting better and better. When I think about kind of where I'm at as far as the game goes, I'm guessing I'm about the halfway mark at least. I'm comparing this to Halo 1, and I gotta say that I think Halo 2, it just has so much more going on for it in terms of, like, I don't know if I want to call it the pacing or what it is exactly, but there's the story part of it is there's so much more going on I think it's developed so quickly and so like in such an easily digestible manner. The thing with Halo 1 was, the first half of the game, it was good, right? I had fun playing it, but as far as the story and stuff went, there wasn't really a lot going on up until, in my opinion, until the flood showed up. Um, but I think the way it's been handled thus far with Halo 2, especially with this kind of swapping back and forth between the Chief and Arbiter, I actually really like the direction that it's gone. And I feel like there's so much more in kind of each level. Never mind the fact that the levels themselves, I think, are really good. I kind of go back to my thoughts on Halo 1 and how some of those felt. And some of the levels were not there. I mean, it's not like it was completely irredeemable or something, but I admit that some of the levels felt kind of, I don't know, kind of slow or like repetitive, or I don't really know how to describe it. But I don't feel that, so whatever it is, I don't feel that sense at all in Halo 2, where I feel like every level is like really good in its own right, and it honestly kind of keeps getting better and better. Um, I think the Master Chief levels from the last part were really good. I think these levels with the Arbiter are also really good, and the story is also evolving much more consistently. The thing with Combat Evolved, I felt, was that once it introduced the Flood, that was really where the story for me became interesting. That's where it all kind of felt like it was being laid bare. But everything up to that point didn't really matter. I feel like with Halo 2 here, it's more of a steady pacing of like important events, right? And having shit happen. Um, and especially now with that last part there where so we go up to this sacred icon, and that's kind of their whole plan as described to them by the monitor. The monitor, I assume, told them basically um, how to fire the Halo rings, and that's kind of their whole point was like do the great journey, which again, but kind of looking at the religious aspect of that is really fascinating. But now they're actually going through the process, and they get the sacred icon. They have it now because they just took it from Miranda, who grabbed it, and also Miranda took Miranda herself. I don't. I assume she's not dead. Otherwise, they would have just tossed her ass on the floor there and walked away. But what I what I'm trying to wonder about now is what's this business with Tartarus and what just happened at the end of the part here, right? Because he got Miranda and he got the icon. Okay, well that was kind of the whole goal, right? That's what the prophets sent us to do. But now the prophets turn around and say, "Hey, Tartarus, now that you have the sacred icon, why don't you just take out the Arbiter?" And I don't know if that's because of what was going on at the beginning of the part where we were watching those cutscenes, and they were talking about the elites threatening to resign from the Covenant or whatever it was, and maybe I don't know if it was like the prophets are just like, "Yeah, fuck it, walk away. We don't need you anymore. We got the sacred icon." I wonder if that's what's happening here. And they were just like, "Yeah, let's just throw in the Arbiter for good measure." Um, it's kind of fascinating because it's not even so with the Covenant, you have all this religious stuff, and I think that's interesting enough as is, but now you're getting into like the politics of it, for lack of a better term. And I think they actually mentioned that again at kind of the beginning cutscene there. Um, I don't know. It's a very interesting structure. It's also a very human structure. These are very relatable things that happen in a a society, for lack of a better term, right? In a kind of an organization where there's these power dynamics, and who's in charge, and what are the goals, and what are people willing to do to kind of meet their goals, right? In this case, it was get the icon so they could fire the ring. Well, how are they going to do that? Well, I guess the easiest way in their eyes, apparently the prophet's eyes, was just to say, fuck it, we're going to go with Tartarus instead of the Arbiter now, which is, I don't know if that's like, and now I kind of wonder in the back of my mind while all this is happening with the Arbiter. So the point of the Arbiter's role originally, as I get from the cutscenes, is that it's supposed to be like this suicidal role where they send that they could this is what the prophets say in the cutscene, of course, is that they send the arbiter to go do these things, and then there's a good chance that he'll die on the way doing it, and then they'll move on to the next arbiter, which is all well and good, right? It's like a martyr in a sense. But now I'm kind of wondering if there's some scheming going on to it, where that's what they say the arbiter does, right? And oh, he passed away on his mission or whatever. He whatever gave his life for the cause. I wonder if that's what they say now, but then what actually happens is they have the arbiter go do their thing and then they take his ass out when it's not convenient anymore. Because that's exactly what happened here at the end of this part. I say we, but like realistically, it was Miranda who got the icon. But like, I'm sure the arbiter could have done the same thing, right? So we, as the arbiter, go do the prophet's bidding, and we get the sacred icon, and we're gonna go give it to them so they can start the great journey, right? And start the process of firing the Halo ring. And then they turn around and say, "Oh, hey, Tartarus, why don't you go ahead and just throw Arbiter down the hole and walk away with the icon?" I don't know. It kind of makes me wonder. And I also don't know what's going to happen next, because if I'm Arbiter, I'm probably feeling a certain kind of way of what just happened, right? I might be looking at the prophets and saying, well, wait a minute now, that wasn't too kind of you. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with it next. I guess we'll see if we pick up with the arbiter. I actually don't know. I didn't check at the end here. If we play as the Master Chief or if we pick up with the arbiter again, but I guess we'll kind of see what happens and see what develops as a result of that. Very fascinating stuff. I'm actually really intrigued as to where the story is going to go. It's so much more interesting, I think, than Combat Evolved was. I really got to give praise to Halo 2 for kind of picking up the story and expanding upon it, and also having it be so intimate too, right? Because it's like with the chief or with the arbiter, it's not even just the threat of the Halo stuff going on where we got to stop the ring, but it's also these characters as well. It's a very intimate kind of deal. Actually, I really like that because we didn't see a lot of that in Combat Evolved. But that's where we're gonna leave it, guys. So those are just kind of some of my thoughts. I'm rambling a little bit, but I just want to talk about it because it's so fascinating to me. But that's all I got for this part. Thanks for watching.